87-year-old fights back an intruder who says he's gonna cut her and then feeds him after he says he's hungry. Let's dive into this incredible story. Hi everyone, Empowering True Crime Alex here, and I read this and I was a little bit in disbelief because it was really amazing to see a woman, an older woman, who was able to fight back and ended up having, a level of compassion toward her attacker. So let's dive in. I'm going to read a couple of stories and listen to her speak. Before we do that, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to be part of the empowering family. Let's be the voice for the voiceless, support missing persons, survivors, and those who don't have a voice, including this lady. So let's share her story. And this is from AP. It says an 87-year-old woman fought off an intruder, then fed him after he told her he was awfully hungry. And this is Marjorie Perkins. And all right, let's read a little bit more. An 87-year-old Maine woman, so that's in the northeast of the United States, ably fought off a teenage attacker, then fed him because he said he was awfully hungry. Marjorie Perkins said she awoke at 2 a.m. on July 26 and saw the young man standing over her bed. He had shed his shirt and pants and told her he was going to cut her. Okay, so that's really weird. I wonder if he was maybe on drugs or something. I thought to myself, if he's going to cut, then I'm going to kick, she said. She put on her shoes and fought back, putting a chair between them and the two jostled in her Brunswick home. The intruder struck her on the cheek and forehead before switching tactics and heading for the kitchen. He told Perkins that he was awfully hungry, she said. So she gave him a box of peanut butter and honey crackers, 2 protein drinks, and 2 tangerines. Perkins dialed 911 on her rotary phone. Rotary. So that's the one, for those of you who don't know, that's the one where it's like the little circular dial. And was talking to a dispatcher while the intruder collected his pants and left. He left behind a knife, shirt, shoes, and a water bottle containing alcohol, she said. Perkins, who has become a bit of an international celebrity since the attack, said she still feels safe in the home where she resided for 42 years, but worries about rampant crime. She said it seems to have gotten worse over the past few years and that criminals don't fear going to jail. I think our law has just folded up. People aren't afraid of anything anymore. They feel they can do as they please. Police said in a news release that they quickly tracked down the teenager and charged him with burglary, criminal threatening, assault, and consuming liquor as a minor. Authorities did not release his identity because of his age. They said that the teen was staying a few blocks away from the victim. Okay, so maybe it wasn't drugs, maybe it was alcohol. I know that all types of drugs oftentimes, actually not all drugs, but some drugs can make you hungrier, right? So certain things could make you want to eat. There's other drugs that some of us know, like marijuana, for example, that does make people get the munchies. So who knows what else if he was on any other type of drug. Now here's another article from NBC. So let's listen to her speak.
I woke up to see a male standing over me by my bed, telling me he was going to cut me.
A terrifying start to the day for 87-year-old Marjorie Perkins.
I jumped out of bed, got my shoes on real fast because I don't have ties, and I was ready to kick.
Her intruder quickly learned he had picked the wrong home to break into. Thinking fast, Marjorie says she picked up the only thing nearby.
I grabbed my chair, and he grabbed me by the shoulders and pushed me against the wall and so forth. So I took my chair and I kept hitting him.
Having had enough of Marjorie's beating, she says the young man headed for the kitchen.
He said he was very hungry, so I gave him crackers and peanut butter.
While he was eating, Marjorie took the chance to call police. The intruder inside her home on Beverly Drive, police say, is a juvenile who is staying just a few blocks away.
You just don't think it's going to happen in your neighborhood, and here it is. So it's surprising.
The incident shocking those who live nearby. Looking over her home after, Marjorie says the young man must have got in through this back window.
And this was pushed right over.
No doubt a terrifying experience. But Marjorie says there's no need to have sympathy.
Don't sit and cry about it. If it comes up again, do it again. Be ready to kick and then pick up a chair and hit somebody with it.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So two takeaways from that. Number one, you gotta be prepared, right? Like I know that maybe she was in middle of the night, right? Woken up from her sleep, but she took action. She put on her shoes. She got the chair. She wasn't afraid to fight back. 87-year-old woman wasn't afraid to fight back. So that's the first thing. The second thing is look around your house, look around where you live and see if there could be any entry, like make sure that you lock the doors at night. Make sure your windows are locked. Make sure, like she said, that there was like I don't know, on the window, it looked like there might have been like a 2x4 or something that they put there to, maybe that was where there was an entrance. So was that open? Did the person break through that, right? So look to see where there could be, like just a simple little walk around your house, see what could potentially be an entry point into your home, and maybe put something to protect it. Or if you don't have an alarm, it sounds like she might have lived alone. So if you live alone, maybe you want to get an alarm or some other protection, something that can sound off. Maybe I have, what are they called? Motion detector lights. So things like that can help protect you, right? So I love this story. I think she is so spunky, so amazing. She's like, no sympathy for me. I'm going to keep, if this happens again, I'm going to do it again, right? Like a woman, 87 years old, who's got the grit and the tenacity of somebody and will of somebody that is half her age. So props to Marjorie, and great learning lesson for all of us. Hopefully this person, the teenager, gets sentenced and is able to rehabilitate and hopefully not do it again. But would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, if you learned something, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to be part of the Empowering family. We try to be the voice for the voiceless, for missing persons, for survivors, and others who don't have a voice. And with that, stay safe, stay thriving, trust your intuition and your gut, and make sure to keep it empowering. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you.